Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio. I am the Captain Joey Savage with my heterosexual life partner,
Corey DLG.
And Nico DLG.
I hope you just enjoyed that last segment where I got to interview Elmo of Sesame Street
Oh, was
fame.
that crazy?
I know, right? Like I'm glad he got in here. I'm glad he got in
deal.
here. Maybe next time we can get like the actual. We can work through his contract and get him on the video.
As soon as that ban gets lifted on,
God, that'll put us on the map, I think.
It was a big get. I mean, just for the radio, I think it was a good get.
Yeah.
But that'd be better on TV.
You're listening to us on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1,
Siesta Stations.
and worldwide at
IRLoneStar.com.
Boom, man. Check our podcast out, nerdthugradio.com. You can also catch us, facebook.com/nerdthugradio.
Woo.
Come join us. Be our friend. Tweet at us at nerdthugradio.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
look up any dating site for at Corey DLG.
Yeah, I don't think Elmo understood the Twitter thing.
I don't think he
was
did either.
Did he say the birds were?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't.
Like, I get he was
Like
thinking
Big
that
Bird.
he could just have the birds tweet to Big Bird.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds so dumb for a
Then
guy
he-
with no brain.
Well, then he was like texting on like a fake phone, I guess.
Yeah.
It just wasn't working.
Did you say he made company calls all the time?
Yeah.
Not a good employee.
Watch cable.
Watch cable.
Lawyer Elmo.
Lawyer Elmo.
The Sesame Hammer.
Tell me that wouldn't be the best sitcom.
That would
ever.
be great.
I would.
Man, maybe we should write it for Elmo and then
Just pitch it. We got it.
pitch it. He's out of a job.
So you guys didn't see the Rick and Morty season 3 premiere?
No, we didn't.
No, I
yet.
did. The Szechuan sauce?
Man, so literally, it's not on Hulu yet. It's not on
Do you know
demand.
It's
why?
on YouTube.
It's not a real premiere. It was a prank, but it is the real episode.
Okay.
It's on AdultSwim.com.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, go watch
good.
it there.
So anyway, the Council of Ricks show up in this one,
Right.
and Morty and Summer are on trial
On trial.
in front of the Ricks, and they basically just give a ruling, and Morty's like, "This is a crazy court. Like this doesn't even make sense. I didn't even get a trial." And he goes, "Oh no, that's not how this works. You're a Morty. You don't have rights." And he goes, "What's this guy doing here?" And there was like a lawyer Morty.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, we just keep him around because he's funny. Morty, dance." And the guy like throws the papers in the air and starts dancing. It was funny.
That could be Elmo.
What? You assigned me a Morty for a lawyer. It's like, that's because he's great.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him go. And he's like dancing around.
We should just sign up Morty and Elmo to be like partners in a lawyer show.
Oh my god, that would be fun.
Lawyer Morty and Elmo.
Lawyer Morty.
It Suits Volume 2.
Yeah. Man.
That show would be so much better with a puppet and a cartoon on it.
It's going to happen.
Although
in, like,
all the women in
6
that
months.
show are incredibly attractive.
6 months it'll happen. Watch.
I'll give it 7.
7?
7.5 months.
8 months.
Also, I just heard Young Justice Season 3.
Yeah, I did read that.
The voice actors are currently in studio.
Yeah, they've
Finally.
started, so we're going to get some stuff coming soon, hopefully.
End of the year, maybe?
Maybe so. Yeah.
Nah. I don't think so.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean,
I go later.
to be recording, typically, that means they just got to sync the lips and then finish everything, right?
We're already in April. We're basically in May. So you're
Animation takes a long time.
Well, but Season 3 was announced about 4 or 5 months ago, and I bet they've had a lot
I
of
bet
it
they
written.
shoot. I bet
Takes
they
about,
shoot.
what, a month to finish on episode?
Yeah, but they're all working at all of them
Now,
at the
are
same
they
time.
releasing this on Netflix?
They
or
haven't. They
Hulu?
have not announced a vehicle. At
I'm
all
shooting for
it.
spring 2018.
Okay.
I don't think it'll be that late.
I don't think so. I think it'll
then
be.
what do you think?
No, actually that makes more sense.
Right? Like,
Yeah, like
well,
spring
they call
2018.
spring 2018, but it really starts in like February or January or something like that.
Yeah.
See,
Like after that middle, you have the middle winter stuff, like winter 2 courses.
Oh,
And spring 1 starts.
Later winter.
Spring 2018.
I can see that.
While we're on the
On the TV.
TV and the movies and stuff, the new Thor 3 trailer
Debuted.
debuted.
So good.
It was stupid sick. I literally watched it 5 times when it first
So
came
did
out.
I.
And then I got home and watched it with each one of my kids separately,
And then together.
and then together, so like 8 times. And
And
yeah, and I put it on the Facebook. So you go to our Facebook page if you haven't seen it for some
Oh,
crazy
it's
reason.
so good.
Do you think it's probably the best trailer of any of the movies yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think Guardians won.
Yeah, well, even 2's really
Even yeah,
good.
two
The
Guardians.
Guardians
1
ones are great. Here's the thing: when Guardians 1 came out and they did the whole thing with the music behind it,
Yeah.
everyone's doing that now. That's the
Ooga
new
shaka,
trend.
ooga
That's the new
shaka.
trend.
Yeah.
But this is the best trailer for the Thor movies for sure.
Oh, easily that.
Better than any of the DC movies, full show. But Guardians of the Galaxy 1 still takes
like
the pie.
it was just such a
Right,
jar,
so
like, such a crazy
innovative.
thing.
Yeah. Okay. All
Like
right.
you just saw it and you're like, oh my god.
But it's so funny
But
because
this Thor trailer was like, oh, that's pretty good.
like everything they showed you in this trailer, was huge.
Yeah.
Well, it's like very serious tone, and then all of a sudden the Hulk comes out. It's like, ah, he's my friend. We work together.
I know this man. He
From
is my
work.
friend from work.
He starts yelling yes, and everyone's like, "What is wrong with this guy? We know each other.
From work.
We're friends from work."
The thing that kind of trips me out, though,
So good.
in earlier parts of the trailer, you see Loki fighting in Asgard, but you really can't tell if he's fighting against Hela or with her.
Yeah.
But then when you see later with the Grand Master, where Thor's in the arena,
right,
Loki's down the other
he's
end.
sitting
from
on the
him.
other end of the couch.
So it's
right.
like, what's going on here? Like, I like when they do things like this. You really haven't a clue. Like, I hate those movies.
Like
that
they
give
just
away
lay
everything
the
in the
entire
trailer.
plot in
Oh,
like
I don't
2
know.
seconds.
I feel like they told me the whole movie. I
Well,
do think
you
that.
get an idea what's happening.
I
Like, Hela's going to destroy Asgard, and he gets booted out somewhere. Then he has to go and fight the Hulk, and then they come back and save the day.
No,
But-
I think he goes to Scar to find that girl because that girl is supposedly the Valkyrie. So I think the girl is what's important because the Valkyries work for Hela.
Right.
So if she's a Valkyrie, she would either have like a way back into Asgard or
Right.
into
Maybe
Hell's
so.
Fortress
Okay.
or something
That,
like
that makes sense.
And then if she's hiding on Scar, that means something's happened. Like she's a bad guy, or she's on the run,
Right.
so she's hiding from the bad guys.
I would take the latter. She's hiding from the bad
Yeah.
guys.
So they also showed Scourge in the preview, and that's a really interesting. There's a really cool story that so Walter Simonson is like the penultimate writer for Thor.
Okay.
He had a massive run late '80s, early '90s where he did like, I mean, over 100 issues of Thor. Like this guy just told a massive Thor story. Beta Ray Bill is from him.
I do like me better, Bill.
Like all
Yeah,
kinds.
Nico loves Simpson better, right, Bill?
all kinds of the Thor universe is built by this guy. He's a big deal. And one of the stories that he tells is the redemption of Scourge. Scourge starts out in the very beginning as like a really dark Asgardian who I think even works for Hela at one point.
Probably.
And Hela is like goddess of the underworld.
Right.
And so in Asgard, in Viking mythology,
Asgard is no more.
you don't go to Hell, Hel. You don't go to Hell if you're a valiant warrior. You go to Valhalla with the Asgardians.
Valhalla.
So her realm is filled with like the cast-offs,
Right.
the unloved, the unworthy.
Basically.
So her she's a very dark character.
Very much so.
And Scourge is in the comic books. He's like one of her people for a long time.
Now, was he the big dude, like the big-looking dude with like almost a mohawk, I guess?
Yeah. In the previous season,
Right,
the guy
right.
with the mohawk shooting off the 2 machine guns.
Yeah.
That exact imagery
nice.
was from the comic books.
That
And
was
what
great.
happens at one point, Thor is depowered and stuff's going down, and they're on a bridge, and these people are charging the bridge, and they're trying to escape, and they're not all going to make it. And Scourge just says, "I got this. You guys go." And so like the last like 6 pages are just Scourge fighting to the death, holding the bridge, and he holds the bridge for like a day. Like he just like it's like
Non-stop.
old school 300. Like he's just wailing on everybody, empties machine guns and goes in with swords and axes and like just Asgardian BA style fights
They
through
did
it all.
show a pretty sweet clip of Imdall
Yeah,
going crazy. He's like hair's grown out.
yeah. So something's gonna
Idris
happen
Elba,
there
the
too.
man.
The fall of Asgard, I think, is going to be early in this movie.
Yeah, definitely.
And then from there, Thor's going to be seeking out.
He's going to be collecting the Asgardians through
Correct.
space.
Correct. He's going to be rebuilding Asgard.
Very well said, Nico.
Which, if they
Nice.
follow the comic books, what happens when Thor disappears and comes back? When he rebuilds Asgard, he rebuilds it here on Earth.
Right. Right, like in Oklahoma.
Broxton, Oklahoma.
Right. Broxton, Oklahoma.
And he
Asgard.
actually keeps it 1 foot off the ground,
Yeah.
so as to not be technically in U.S. territory.
Nice.
And he built it over this guy's farm, and the guy comes out there, he's like, "You're blocking my sun, my wheat won't grow." Thor literally, 'cause when he first brings Asgard to Earth, it's just him by himself. So he goes in the treasury and just dumps just treasure chests full of gold off the side of Asgard, like just numerous ones. And he goes, "Will that suffice?" The guy's, yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Broxton, Oklahoma. Broxton, Oklahoma.
Never an issue again.
They show him just in a truck driving off with like the whole bed is just full
Yeah.
of gold.
Asgard in the Midwest.
Yeah, yeah, no, and that's what happened is they hang out in middle America.
Right, and then becomes like a tourist.
Yeah, people
Stop.
start coming because they want to meet the gods and stuff, and like the gods interact with the city, like they go to the diner and things like
Yeah.
that. As a matter of fact, one of the Asgardian women falls in love with the guy who owns the diner,
Right.
and later on in comic books, he becomes the ambassador for Asgard in the 9 realms. Like within the mystical 9 realms, there's there's like a UN kind of, and at one point he's the Asgardian representative.
That's hilarious. That's
Yeah.
so good.
Guy from Broxton, Oklahoma.
Right, the guy who owns a diner in Broxton,
The greatest
Oklahoma.
thing that has ever come out of Oklahoma was that guy, and it was fictional.
Yeah,
That one
Right.
fictional guy.
fictional
that one
universe.
fictional guy.
That one fictional guy.
But yeah, so it's really it's where they could go with this is pretty interesting. I saw some set photos the other day of this may be a spoiler. I don't know how you feel about it. Anthony Hopkins, and he's dressed up as a homeless person.
Okay.
So I don't know.
And Sylvester Stallone has a part in this movie as well.
Oh man, so there's no telling what's gonna happen.
No
man.
telling.
There's really not.
Who knows?
Who
That's
knows?
that's
Yeah.
what I like. We saw the trailer and we're still like, I don't know what happens.
There's a lot of stuff that can happen.
There's a lot of stuff that can happen. I feel like the big beats I have now, but the little stuff, there's
Yeah.
no telling.
There's
no
always
telling.
little stuff that happens that makes the movie.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm so excited, man.
Yeah.
This Thor looks so
We
cool.
got so many things to go. Yeah, when he cuts his hair off.
Yeah, man.
But there's so much to get through before we get there. I mean, you've got Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is about to come out.
Oh my
in
god!
a couple weeks.
So much.
You got Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Even the Wonder Woman movie is coming out pretty soon.
And Wonder Woman crosses over Thor, of course.
Yeah,
Obviously.
Definitely.
For show.
For Shazy.
Shizzle.
So, yeah, it's going to be good stuff.
Some of the artwork has recently come out for the Avengers Infinity War,
Uh-huh.
and somebody actually pointed out that Thor is not holding Mjolnir in the artwork.
Well, if you see in the
trailer,
she shatters
she
it.
shatters it.
Smashed.
However, what I'm getting at is they may not repair it.
maybe not. Maybe they repair
They'll
it in
fix it.
Infinity War. Maybe, you know what? I think they're auditioning for a split lip character.
Oh,
Corey, you've got the build, bro.
I should be split lip.
You could be split lip. The next time we go to the con, maybe Comic Palooza, you should cosplay as split lip.
Yeah.
And Nico can be Iron Man.
Yeah.
Why is he Tony
Well,
Stark?
he's Iron Man on the cover of the,
Okay,
of
all right.
nerdthugradio.com. You
Where
guys
my-
should go check it there and see all three of us.
Where my
I'll
name
just,
is
I'll just do
misspelled.
like
Yeah,
cardboard boxes.
For a year.
for a year we haven't fixed it.
Cardboard boxes with like tinfoil. Oh, it's gonna be great.
It'd be like,
No. If I'm split lip, your armor's gonna look amazing. I'm not putting that on my resume.
you're asking a lot of Nico. You're asking a lot.
You start handcrafting armor now,
Nico.
Right now.
right now.
Well, right now we need to get to a break. When we come back, we're going to touch up on some wrestling news that's happened over the past week. Superstar shake up.
Whoop, whoop.
And we were completely wrong. You're listening to Nerd Thug Radio.